Hey guys, Rob Chesapeake Picker here. Welcome to my channel. If you've never checked me out before, I buy and sell stuff on thrift stores and garage sales, and I sell it on eBay and Mercari. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This is going to be the first video of a series of Better Know Your Boxes. Or some of the questions I get asked a lot is, how do you ship? How do you know what to ship? What kind of box do you put it in? So as you see behind me, I'm going to show you here. Every single one of these boxes is something that you get for free from the US Post Office. I got some up top that are a little bit different that I've ordered, but most everything here that you see in all these vertical shelves is all free product. So you should not be paying for anything that you need that you're going to be shipping out with standard priority mail. You're obviously going to need some boxes for some bigger things and stuff like that, but take advantage of what you have. So what we're going to be talking about today is the Region A box. So you have two different types of Region A boxes. This first one's more of a flat style box. As you can see, it's roughly 11 by 3 by 13. Heavy tool sets, things like that, big puzzles that are big and heavy might fit into these boxes. And then we're going to move on to our second Region A box. And then you have this one here that's more like your standard box. This is also Region A. As you can see that this one here is 10 by 7 by 5, and this is the one that I use most frequently when I ship out. All right, so you know what a Region A box is now. Now, what do you do with that information? Okay, you can do a few things. First thing that you can do is if you have an item that you've prepped beforehand while you're making your listing, you know it's going to go into this box, you can get a leg up on the competition by lowering your shipping costs if you're doing calculated shipping. A lot of people out there are going to be listing this as its exact weight. So if it's going to come up to 4 pounds, 6 pounds, 8 pounds, because you can go up to 15 pounds in this small box. So some heavy, dense things, like maybe some old radios, other kind of electronic equipment and stuff can fit into these boxes. So you can list it as a 2 pound rate, which would give you drastically lower shipping costs than your competition. This goes out at a 2 pound rate, but it is just slightly above a normal 2 pound rate. So, but we're talking pennies here. The other thing that you can do with this is you can take that extra profit. If you list it as a 4 pound rate and you sell it out in a box that ships out as a 2 pound rate, you can keep the difference. The buyer bought the item expecting and agreeing to pay a 4 pound shipping rate or a 6 pound or a 10 pound shipping rate. If you want to, you can keep that difference. If it's a small difference, I usually just do that. If we're talking $1 to $5, I don't usually make a big deal out of it. If we're talking $10, $20, I would refund the difference just to make sure your buyer's happy. They'll appreciate it. They may buy from you more in the future. All right, so where does this box go? You have Region A, Region B. I'm going to talk about Region B in a different video. So Region A does not mean any particular part in the United States. It's just anywhere. Why they call it Region A? Because you're going to pay that rate based on where it's going in the country, but it can be used anywhere in the United States. So anywhere that you're shipping, you throw it in this box and that's it. So this one is kind of confusing, the Region A's and the Region B's. So it doesn't really matter where it's going. You're going to ship it out at that same rate, give or take a few cents to dollars, and it's going to go out everywhere. All you need to know is that it's for anything that's over 2 pounds. If it's under 2 pounds, you wouldn't want to put it in a Region A box because you're going to be paying at least that 2 pound rate where you might only be paying a 1 pound rate. So I'm going to show you a little bit on how I put that into action with one of my recent sales. So here's a phone system that I boxed up and it fit perfectly in a Region A box. It just weighed a little over almost 3 pounds actually, so we decided to price this out. So originally we have here $8.59 with a regular priority box, and now let's switch this over. So on your screen, switch over to carrier packages, and then go to compare all services. And then we go down to Region A, and as you can see here, it's only $8.21. So it's not a super big savings on this, but pennies, cents, all that stuff adds up to more money into your pocket. So now you just select that Region A box, and then you go ahead and print out your label. All right, guys, that's all I got for now. Hit you up in the next part when I do the Region B boxes. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe if you've learned anything. If you got any questions, comments, drop them down in there. Also, follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put those links in the description, and I will reply to any questions that you guys have or comments. So I hope to see you on the next one.